Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our new topic that is mouse actions. Sorry, mouse actions. Okay. In this, what are the things mouse actions will be there? Okay. One is H over, and another one is normal click. You can able to do normal click by using that as well. Okay. Right click, and then we can double click, and then we can use for click and hold and drag and drop. Okay. And why these mouse actions are required? Okay, do we have other than this action? Yes, you can able to do for keyboards how you are doing like control plus shift like this, right? Control plus C, copying, pasting, this all the actions also we can able to by using that some other way. Okay, this is normal actions like these actions which our driver is not able to handle those actions. H over default we don't have and we need to use H over conditions. H over we have already seen that in a previous video also. Tool tips and that particular concept I have already covered in that H over concept. Okay. H over is nothing but any element, specific element and go on standing there and it will automatically show some content as well. Okay. That is called H over. Whenever H over in that particular element, then only it will display the value. Click, you know already we are doing. But right click, what is right click? Right click when you are doing for inspecting an element. Example, if you see this particular element, you want to see there is an inspect element, this particular pop-up will comes and you can able to inspect that element and you can able to identify. There is one more thing, there is a right click. Okay, this is the element, right clicking. If you click right click, it is giving, but there is no inspect element, it is not coming. If you see right, whenever you click right click, automatically it will come. Even you can try for the same website, which you click for right click, it will not give you. When you click for left click, it will not show any actions. When you click right click, then only it will this particular pop-up will come. When you see here, if you click the right click, it will give you for some details. Okay, how to identify and how to click right click and how we can able to do that actions. Okay, and the double click. If you click single click, it is not giving anything. If you click double click, see this particular pop-up is coming. Okay. If you click double click only, it will do. And some drag and drop. Drag and drop I will cover into the next topic and right click and double click I will cover in this particular video. Okay. Now right click, how to identify. There is an icon here. Okay. You can see right arrow symbol in the app. Okay. Click and go to in this particular location, keep it. Okay. Now you can see this is my locator path. We need to identify this one. Okay. Now I'll take this particular path, right click, and I'll create for X path of this one. Okay. This is basically a span and two forward slash span square brace and text and equal to in the single quotation I'll specify the value. Now my right click is presented here. Okay. Now I'll go ahead here. First I'll click. I'll create one file tc15 underscore mouse action dot ts. Okay. Now I'll copy paste this particular code here. Okay. Now here I'll first what we can do, we'll copy this URL. Okay. And then I'll take the action first. Okay. Uh, right click. Okay. For the right click, what we need to take, we are already take the path of this, right? Now I'll go and take the path. Okay. First we need to click right click. Okay. Uh, constant. Sorry. Right click. Okay. Await driver dot find element. Okay. And by dot xpath. Okay, by we need to import here. Okay, now I'll copy paste in my path. Okay, now what else we need to do? We need to do for actions. Okay, we need to do for action. This particular actions we need to perform. Okay, what action we can do? Await a driver dot actions. Okay, and then we need to use for double click. Okay, there is a method called double click. Whenever you click the actions, if you see here, you can use for click action, context click, and double click, and drag and drop, key down, key up, keyboard, mouse, move, pass, perform. Okay, these are the actions we have. Okay, key up and down means we have the arrows like up and down arrows in that our keyboard, right? That particular up and down arrows. Okay, mouse is like our mouse. That mouse, what tells you want to do action, those actions it will provide you. Okay, now here ours is context click because this is a right click actions, right? If you h over, it is automatically perform that. It's a short header for the performance. A simple right click or down up with the mouse. Element is specified. The mouse will be first be moved to that certain particular place, center of that particular element before performing the action. Means which is if you are providing the element, that specific element it will go and stand in the middle of that particular element. Okay. Now our performance is become a right click. Okay. Now I'm going to use for my right click element. Okay. There is a method called perform. If you specify the perform, it will say that that action we are going to performing. Okay. Now it will click for right click. Okay. Then we can wait driver dot sleep with the 2 seconds. Okay. Now if you want to do some actions here, anything like cut, it will give you for this particular pop-up. Okay. Now I'm going to take the similar format. Shit. This is also, it will not allow you for right clicks and all. Okay. Copy. Okay. This is also span. Copy. Okay. First value it is there. Okay. Now again I'll take. This time I'm not going to use for context click, or you can use for context click, whatever it is. We'll see for direct click now. Okay. I'll see for direct click. Okay. Await driver.sleep with 1,000 seconds. Okay. Now I'm going to use for direct click. We'll try with the direct click whether it will be worked or not. Okay. Driver.find element. If it is not work, we can take for, okay, dot click. Okay. After that, it will give you some alert message and whether we can be able to identify click or not, we can see. Okay. Now I'm going to run this particular file. Okay. 15 underscore mouse action dot ts file. Okay. Now I'm running the file. Right click, it is clicked, and also it is clicked for that particular. And we have seen that, right? That alert message also we can see, right? Why it is not work while we are doing the path, and why it is working means we are already performed and it is seen that visibility. And if you use for without context click in the right click, right, it will not provide you for the information without action class. Okay. Yeah. This is like a right clicking actions. Okay. But if you want to perform another, you need to comment on this one and then you need to do. Comparing to all this, I'm going to do for alert. Okay. Driver dot. We have alerts we have done, right? This alerts at switch to dot alert, that action will do. Okay. switch to dot alert. Okay, this alert we need to save. Okay, uh, constant alert. Okay, first we need to get that information. Okay, console console dot log alert dot get text. Okay, this get text will give you that information, and I'll double quotation copy alert. Okay, this is the alert. Okay, once it is done, then I'm going to use for await alert dot accept. Okay, alert dot accept, and here also will mention for alert. Okay, await. Okay, now we have done for accepting also. Okay, whether it will accept or not, we'll see. Okay, after that we can run for double click as well. Okay, double click also it will give you for alert, that also will copy. Yes, perfect, it is accepted and it is done. And here see, copy alert, click copy. Okay, it is provided the text tags. Okay, now after this we need to click for double click. Okay, double click action. Okay, for the double click action, if you here right, you need to click the double click, then only you can able to do. Okay, this is also a JavaScript alert case. Okay, this is a button actually. We need to use for button. Then you can provide one value. It is there. Okay, copy and go to here. Okay, and then you can use for constant double underscore click. Okay, now await driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, now we are going to specify this value. Okay, now we are not going to click, we are going to do for actions. Okay, await driver dot actions. Okay, there is one more thing is there. Okay, inside sometimes, right, in case if that these actions are not performing means square braces, here you can use for bridge colon true. Okay, this bridge will allow you to do some actions in case if it is not work on your local. Okay, if it is not work on your local, you need to click that particular bridge one, then only it will work. Okay, and then use for there is a method called double click. Okay, double click, and then you can use for double click locator. Okay, dot perform. Okay, once you perform, again it will give you for similar kind of alert, and you need to copy. Right, we need to accept that particular alert and use for one, and here as well one and one. Okay, now we are going to close it. Okay, now this is a alert for double click. Okay, now I'm saving this one and we'll run. Even double click will work or not, we'll see. See, right clicking, see, double click also done for very fast. If you see here, you double clicked me, thank you, the message is going. Okay, if you see here the same message, okay, and it is accepted, it's gone for very fast because immediately it is available and it is done for quickly also. Okay, this way we can able to do, and drag and drop in the next video session we can able to see. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.